I am not going to mince words, but Marvel is currently in a heap of trouble. Yeah, after all of Phase 4 except for Spider-Man No Way Home, which honestly wasn't even Disney Marvel, that was Sony. Everything's been just one big pile of crap after another. Everything slowly having diminishing returns. Uh Numbers nowhere reaching what they were supposed to. You could say, hey, Thor made a lot of money, but then you have to realize, take into account that the box office numbers, tickets are now being sold at a higher price, so less people are going to see the movie. And it looks like they're continuing to have disasters with Marvel Studio pauses Blade movie amid search for new director exclusive. Yep, turns out Marvel is pausing Blade, and we're gonna go into it because if you can't tell, I got a couple. I got a couple of things pulled up here. Why do I have two of these? Anyways, why don't we get into it? In the wake of parting ways with director Basim Tariq 2 weeks ago, the studio is pressing pause on the vampire adventure thriller that is to star Oscar winner Ali. We're going to say that because I'm not even going to attempt that. Marvel is temporarily shutting down production related to activities in Atlanta, where the project was to have starting in November, while it conducts a search for filmmaker and further the develops the feature. Crew members were notified Tuesday, according to a source. The studio is hoping to restart production in early 2023. After the publication of this story, Disney pushed Blade from its November 3rd, 2023 release date to September 6th, 2024. And that's right, this wasn't the only thing that got pushed back. You come over here to the Marvel Studios update. We can scroll down and we can end up seeing everything that got pushed back. You have Blade, previous date was 11/3/2023, moves to 9 from November 3rd, 2023 to now September 6th, 2024. Untitled Deadpool movie, the new one that they just released, which news to me, which thanks to Adam of Renaissance Nerd, who I will link down in the description because he told this to me. He was looking up Google Trends for the brand new Deadpool movie, and basically right after it got announced, it peaked and then flatlined. Nobody's talking about it anymore. But I mean, what can you talk about other than the idea that Hugh Jackman's back? That's it. You don't have anything else to go on. All you have is Hugh Jackman. We then have Fantastic Four, previous dated for November 8th, 2024. We still don't even have a casting for this movie. We lost a director. We don't know what's going on with the Fantastic Four movie. But they're pushing that back to Valentine's Day 2025. And then Avengers Secret Wars, which will probably be the end of our current MCU before they potentially remake it, because that's the only way they can go forward, was set to be on November 7th, 2025. It's now pushed back to April. Yeah. Sorry, brain. No, that's May 1st, 2026. So we have things now pushed back all the way to 2026. This Phase 6 isn't going to end until 2026. This is 4 years as of right now, more like 3 years of content that they plan on making that has been just continuing to bomb one after another after another. And you know what? I forgot to pull this up. Why don't we quickly pull this little ditty up? This has been what's announced for both Phase 5 and Phase 6. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. Anybody excited to see that? I'm not. Secret Invasion. Yeah, that's an interesting trailer they dropped, but I don't have any interest. You already established that the Skrulls are good, so what? Are they just now bad? I am interested in Guardians of the Galaxy, but I have to wait till we get closer to see what are they going to do, because I'm scared what they're going to do to Chris Pratt. Oh, the Echo Show. That's right. We want the Echo Show, a character that has only been seen in one show for like a few scenes. Deaf, paraplegic. Ah, super cool. Loki season 2, lackluster at best. The only reason it succeeded was because people like Tom Hiddleston. The Marvels, which I actually believe, this is probably a little bit outdated, The Marvels is coming out before all of these. Like, The Marvels is the first thing to drop. Blade, that's been pushed back. Ironheart, don't know where that is. The Agatha Show. Anybody excited for the Agatha Show? No? Daredevil Born Again, which we have fears for that. Captain America New World Order. Don't have any interest in that because it's not Captain America, it's Sam Wilson. Thunderbolts. We've already seen the casting for that. I have no interest. Then you come over here to Phase 6, the only thing they have announced. We also have the new I just said it. The new Deadpool is somewhere in between here. I think it's Phase 5, which I don't know what they're planning with that. You then have some of the things that have been announced for Phase 6, and I get it. This is incomplete because we have all sorts of stuff that's set to come out. It is like you come down here, we have all this, and what this isn't even coming. Half of these things aren't even things anymore, but yeah. X-Men's called the Mutants. Everything's just all over the place. It's insane. But back to the article. We've been waiting for this Blade show. Granted, it's PG-13 Blade. No way they're going to do rated R. No way they're ever going to get anywhere near what it's supposed to be. But I had this highlighted. 1. Blade had seen its start, because this is a fun little thing. You get Blade's seen its start of production shift at least a couple of times as it's underwent several rounds of script rewrites. Beau de Mayo, we're calling him Mayo, who has worked on, this is the writer, who has worked on things like Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Yeah, that, I'm really interested in that. The Witcher. And its animated feature spinoff, which I'll give them that. The animated feature spinoff of The Witcher was actually pretty decent. As well as Marvel's own Moon Knight. So you have, the way you're promoting this guy is 3 very crappy things. Strange New Worlds, which, as all accounts, nobody really is interested in. Star Trek is basically dead. The Witcher, which flopped. And then Moon Knight, which is a disaster, was just so awful. But they go into something interesting. Blade has been one of Marvel's more anticipated films since the studio announced this project to much fanfare at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. They've been sitting on this for 2019, and by all accounts, from what Marvel's saying, we're not going to see it till 2024. If even that. Granted, I'm not even excited for it. They're not going to get anywhere near the good, awesome first 2 Wesley Snipes Blades. The third one was meh. And Wesley Snipes got treated like crap. But they go into, they mention in this article the fact that the director left. Well, what is that? Why is that? Well, you come over here to Bounding on the Comics, and they go into, they use Jeff Snyder here, and it starts painting this interesting picture that the Blade show's gonna be crap. And you get this. I'm told that the current Blade script is roughly 90 pages and features exactly 2. He has to go back and clarify, but this is the main tweet that we're going to get. Lackluster action sequences. Marshala said to be very frustrated with the process. Foggy said to be spread too thin. But hey, it's just what sources are telling me. Don't shoot the messenger. So basically, Foggy's spread himself out way too thin from all accounts. And again, you come back here and we'll use this. I just had it. We'll use this one. Even though there's been tons of changes on this disaster, he wants to have his hands in every little thing. From all accounts, we only know that directors are being cast, shows are being created by committee. You have to have all these analytical things, and everything that keeps coming out besides No Way Home, which again was a Sony production that wasn't MCU, Disney, and all that, has been just crap. Now, granted, I think Deadpool 3 has potential, but will it actually muster up? I don't know. But with all that being said, I have no hopes for the MCU, and I'm kind of sitting here with my feet up on my table in my lustrous throne and laughing all the way because we still have yet to see the casting for the first family. Everything keeps falling apart, one show after another. You might have 3 episodes of the show being people just vaunting over the show, but it ends up falling off. I was reviewing She-Hulk. You can go back. It was off my phone at the time. I hated the show. It was annoying. I'm going to at least review the final episode because, oh my God, the show keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But that's all you have. You have no creativity. You look at She-Hulk, and it's Cat Girl the movie. It's the wine mom show. It's the person that has no life, thinks that they're all that, but in reality is crap. It is the failure of everything, and that show shows how far the MCU has fallen. From that amazing opening with Iron Man shooting those warheads, the Jericho, and that awesome scene of his arms out. I can't really do it very well because of the wall, but as the shockwave blasts past them, to Tarkin. The MCU's fallen. And it's just going to keep falling, and it's going to fail. Granted, who knows? From all accounts, all it's going to take for the MCU to continue working is for just one of these things to do decent. And to be honest, I think maybe the Guardians movie might do well, but until we see more, I won't know. I'm really not interested in Wakanda Forever. I'll go see it maybe second weekend, and I'll go see it opening weekend, and I'll review it, and more than likely it's going to be bad. Oh, MCU's just it's in big trouble. But I'm here for it. You have taken what was once amazing and have just ruined it. You have lost all hope, and what more can be said? But with that, guys, if you like the video, leave the thumbs up, share it out with your friends, subscribe to all the links down below. Think of my words real quick, leave a comment, all that, and bye for now. Bye for now.